So in this exercise, we'll be seeing the parser class. So in the parser class, we need a web data, obviously, to collect the data from the server. So for get recession tips is a function where we'll be creating the URL request and the connection. So your URL string is HTTP. From that URL, you will be creating NS URL object. From the URL, then you will be creating a request. From the request, you will be creating your connection. So when a connection comes, you will be saying web data, NS mutable data, append data, and then if an error occurs, you will be calling did receive connection error, and being a required method, you are not checking whether the listener is implementing or not. Now connection did finish loading, you will be passing in that, you will be calling process recession safety tips. So this is basically the one where you will be processing your JSON. Now for processing a JSON, you just have to provide the data to the JSON serialization class and it will return you a dictionary. Okay, so if dictionary is nil or error is not nil, that means there's some error while processing the dictionary. So we will be passing the callback call did receive processing error. If JSON is not nil, that means you have some data. So you'll be initializing your array. You will say object for key tips as an array of dictionary. If you see your XML or your, so it says tips is an array of dictionary. So that's why we'll say JSON object for key tips as array of dictionary. Now you'll be using a half range operator which says 00 less than tips count. You will be extracting the object from the tips as dictionary. Now you will be creating your pure model class because each dictionary having two keys value is tip description username, tip description username, tip description username. So you have created a pure model class which has two string. So you will be extracting tip object for key tip description as string and you will be assigning the respective property of recession tip model, and then you will be appending that model to your array. After your for loop, you will be creating a callback called did receive tips. So all these three methods are required, therefore there is no need of writing @objective C because you're not using any of your optional method. So you have array of tip model and a delegate which represent recession tip parser delegate. So in a controller, in next exercise we'll go through this controller code.